Papula. Interesting. I don't know what it says. Probably says, fuck white guys. Good dog. Now you can go poop. Good boy, Guru. Good boy. Come here. Chippies. Good girl. It's a little high. So we had a nice little bonfire there next to the poop pipe. Come on, if we go that way, we gotta climb. Go, Roo. I saw a mink living inside here. Or maybe it was a little weasel thing. Like a mink. Minks. Go, Roo, come on! Wrong way. Guru. Hey. Come here. Hurry up. Come on. Fucking bastard. You walk like you got your bare feet. You had a shower or something. Come on. Just does his own fucking thing. It's my fault. That's the way I taught him. He's supposed to hang out more though, but I think he's mad because of Yuki being here. That was the thing yesterday, a word. This way. This way. She's worried about Guru seeing something first, but this is a easier track to walk on. He's way back there. I think they should have to sign out all that equipment and stuff. And they should have to sign it back in. And if they don't, then that's illegal dumping, and I think they should get over $1,000 fine. Or they could just come pick it up. It's gonna fall down the hill. Oh well, when it does, we got more. Yeah, but who's gonna pick it up? Nobody. It'll stay down there for 50 years. It might float away to go to Japan, and then it'll be their problem. Yeah, man. Yesterday, the homeless, I'm just gonna call them bums. The bums, obviously the bums are homeless. And they don't look like, you know, down on their luck. I don't want you to have the wrong idea. The bums downtown, yeah, the drug addict bums downtown were fighting over some fucking drug addict bum girl will go with anybody that has drugs. And the guy who thinks he's the one that only supplies her with drugs was mad at some other guy that obviously supplied her with drugs. And he was out there kicking him up against our restaurant on the windows that are all cracked and everything from the fucking drug addict bums hanging around there and fucking falling on it and beating each other up on it and all that fucking bullshit. I got all of them on video. There was like 6 of them out there, all just standing around. The guy's kicking the other dude so hard that you could hear it. Like, what is that? Is that a turd? You don't need to be eating turds. Where'd he go? Come on, let's go. Oh, come on. It's probably a tampon. lost a tampon at the beach. Oh yeah, it fell out. I will do cartwheels. Shot across the room. Oh, well, when you're in that condition, you might want to wear underwear. Nah. We just let it drip down the leg. Boing. Down the leg. I wonder if it's anything like having chicken juice on your hands. It can be painful when it dries up. Making like a scab on your body. You dogs gross me out. See, that's what happens when there's no focus. We just go by what we see. Just calling them like we see them. I'll move on. Bumpy, smooth. Obviously, let's state the obvious. The tide comes up to the bumpy spot and stops. You can see right here, it doesn't come for very long. Well, it doesn't look as impressive today, but on the iPhone you can't see it so well. But those are the trees down there. So it's not the top half of the mountain. I'm really sorry. Really sorry, you guys. And I was talking with somebody that thought they lived on a ball here in Alaska, and the weird thing is they said that they used to be a flat earther, and I'm really pretty curious, and I think this person is an exaggerator and is exaggerating about it, and they're like, yeah, I used to be until I grew up, you know, and then the only thing that they can rule, come on, stop, come here, come here, come here. All right. The only thing they could say would be that, oh yeah, I was just kidding. I was meaning that you have to be a child to think like that. Because there's no way. Is there somebody out there that was a flat earther and then they realized, oh, I was tricked? Is there somebody out there like that? I'd really like you to comment if there is. And then I need to know what made you think that you lived on a ball again. What made you think that? What made you think that the flat earth was incorrect? Because I don't see it. I don't fathom it. How can you know all this stuff and then go back? How could you be aware that there's some kind of fucking lie going on and be part of a group where you look around for all the clues that you can find about what it is, what do they know? Because that's like poker, you know? They don't show their hand. They just be bluffing. Oh yeah, well, we got this information that proves the earth is a ball. Oh yeah? And then in the very same person has documents and manuals talking about describing and interacting with the flat earth that they live on. How to fly a jet, how to sail a boat, how to go in a submarine, how to do all these things in, on, and over the flat earth. This is a flat plane. That's what they always say. It's what you fucking see. That's what you see. They're gonna tell you right now that it's so big that you just can't see it. You can't see the ball. All you see is flat because it's so big. But we know how big it is, so we got a mathematical formula. All right, that right there kind of kills it. Well, why do people need so much proof? They get mad because we don't know the answers? We don't know the answers because you've been believing that you live on a planet for the whole fucking time of your life. That's why we don't have the answers for the flat earth. That's why flat earthers don't know. Because what the fuck? What do you know? And how do you know it? Because as a group, that's what we learned together as a group, right? We learned it together as a group. That's the way they make society. Hey, we all don't have time to be astrologers, archaeologists, you know, go work at our slave job, go do this stuff, go do that, do our house, have some leisure time. We don't have time for that. Let's divide up into groups. Where this group over here will do this job mostly. And they'll come and they'll tell the rest of us about that job that they've been doing, and we'll do the same over different jobs. And then we all have a broader knowledge. We know more things. And people have a better choice, a better fit when they're finding their calling. Well, what are they interested in? Well, take your pick. There's so many different fields. Because we have the ability to branch out, because we were trusting each other. You can't trust each other now. You can't. I think you have to, but it's time to reassess it. There's two big things on the table, and they didn't want the other thing to even become, you know, a thing to contend with. They just wanted it to be some stupid thing in the past that we would never go back to. Why did we leave? What made us leave? Somebody's idea. Somebody had an idea. I don't know if was it good, was it bad. To me, the way things are going, the way things are playing out, it's easier to see it at the end. Even though, I mean, you don't know that it's happening to you, but you can look back in history and you can see that it's been happening in all these different places. But to me, I see this in history too, is that people become aware, and then the perpetrators of this usury usually get chastised in some way. I saw this thing about the guy that shot Oswald. It was really kind of weird. Everybody involved with it died. They all died. Booth, or whatever the guy's name was, went crazy after meeting a CIA guy from MK Ultra. And people are like, well, that's a conspiracy. Well, really? Was somebody conspiring to do something there? I think you might be right. That is a conspiracy. You got any theories on that? On that conspiracy? Well, my theory would be that somebody did something bad and they're trying to keep it secret. Another theory could be that they're doing a really good job. There's so many fucking weird stories that all could be plausible. All would take a lot of work to verify or debunk. What's up, bud? You can get a drink of water? Well, you know, some things that I say, I might have a point, but then some things it's just mental issues. People that say that kind of stuff really are suckers. I wonder if that stupid turd comes back. Did you delete your comment? Did YouTube hide your comment? Well, what the fuck happened? Oh, I guess he didn't like that. I better just delete my thing. Hey, why you walk up on me like that? What if we found the rock? Ooh, it's slimy. What if we found the rock that went inside there, like sitting right around here, and we put it in, and it came alive? There you go. No. I don't see it either, Yuki. I wonder how many thumbs down I get. Nobody tells me. Come here. I'm sure if you think that this is a cool place to see Alaska channel. Hold on. You're probably disappointed. Probably disappointed. I don't know. Those trees are coming down. That big one. That's the one I was looking at. Nah, I don't know. I wonder what it would be like to climb that tree and then be on it when it fell. I wonder, tell me if you think it's bullshit, but They said that the first bungee jump is actually like bungee jumping came from some tribe, and they would jump down a hill. They'd have some scaffolding or something, and they'd jump down a hill and try to plant their head in the mud. I guess, I don't know. But the rope that they have isn't bungee, it's just a rope. So it looked pretty fucked up. It looked like something that you do to people when you're punishing them. So yeah, I don't know. And then some guy did it. On the same show, they were mentioning thousands of condoms tied together to make a bungee rope. I don't know. It's too cloudy now, but I've been seeing the moon in the daytime, and I was telling this person that, and they said no. Then everybody in Alaska would be able to see it, and I'm like, yeah. Everybody in Alaska can see it. Why couldn't you see it? It's up there in the sky. Why would anybody believe that they lived on a planet? I'm trying to think of some reasons. I've heard the Southern Stars thing, and that one's not really for beginners, you know. People will say it as beginners because it's so complex. They know. I've seen the models. It's a perspective issue. Perspective is gonna change from where you are to somebody else. Not your perspective from inside your head, the way that you believe. Even though that probably is an issue too. It's your physical perspective from where you're standing. I guess maybe, if not the whole thing, it could be helped by vantage point. The perspective from your vantage point. Vantage, like looking. Let's sit on this. Oh, it's gonna be nice and cool. Oh yeah. But it all works. You look at the Southern Stars and you look at the Northern Stars. And you look at this model where they're spinning above the flat Earth, and it works. Well, this bed's too hard. And then people are gonna tell me about the molten core, and I'm not down with that either. I'm not down with the molten core. Well, firstly, it's not a ball, so there is no core. But that's their excuse for volcanoes. I don't know. And I can trust in people, but I'm not gonna put my faith in them, you know? Like, that's the answer, but I can trust in them to listen to them, to hear the words, and then make my own decision. And then really, you could only think, is it possible? You don't know that that's it unless you're testing it. And then you only know that that's it to the best of your ability. What if... Oh, she's like, stop! You don't ever pull out of that. I'll beat you. It's too bad that it's like that. I wonder if we're too damaged now, our trust ability is too damaged where we couldn't rely on others anymore forever again. Come on, Guru. Hey, bud. Stand in the water. I was watching a DJ Magic Mike video that, you know, I never even really knew that they had. Boy, just for that shot alone, I'm keeping it. It'll be funny when it dries out though. It'll be so bland. I wonder how hard it would be to make a see-through rock. It doesn't have to be crystal clear or anything, but a rock that you can see through. Or if you took it out that much, would it not have the stuff that it needs to hold it together? And what would it turn into? Powder? I would bet the size of the ingredients to make a concrete have something to do with the strength of it, but not alone. I think it works on lots of different factors. I don't like to record around people, so not because I'm worried about them, but I just think it's private unless you're seeing it in its intended way.